You know those words, they hurt me. You found out what made me angry, then use it to your ability. Now you're trying to avoid me. You're the big problem here, a bully to many for so many years. Now shut your mouth, close your ears. Never learned your lesson and nobody cares. That's what you're here for, here to make me miserable. I know you get joy out of it. You hurt me but call me the same names again. You know I never liked them, and that's so unforgivable. I know you ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again.
This is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Royal Witch Kingdoms. Today we are continuing with the noble family of Cissiter. Our mistress over here is standing in front of the fire despite the fact that she has a fear of fire after the magical accident that happened, I think in the previous episode. Something happened off camera. I think before I started, where she was trying to fix the upstairs toilet and then she set it on fire, and then we had a whole bunch of people in the house trying to help put it out. So she's now afraid of fire and she avoids fireplaces and such, but I don't know, must be the hormones right now. She's wanting to get nice and warm, and that is fine, I suppose. And she's also staring at the lovely painting they have above the mantelpiece. Now, in the movie, what has gone down? Well, in the previous episode, we kind of saw a little bit more of the relationship of the Cissiters with High Queen Faina. She and Diamond, obviously, have been getting a little bit closer, and then Daphne, for some reason, has been fascinated by this beautiful High Queen of Ciccar. So she was probing Diamond in the movie. She was asking Diamond, oh, has the Queen said anything about me? Has she mentioned me? Because they did flirt in the previous episode. So to Diamond, that's just like an innocent question because, well, Daphne is his new wife, and obviously any friend of his would be curious about this new person that has joined the household. And I think Daphne's kind of more digging into the fact that, well, have I made an impression on the Queen? Is there something on the Queen's end for me as well? Obviously, we know that the Queen has the hots for Diamond. But that's what has been going on. And then Diamond told her that, well, they have been talking about the fact that she is, due very soon. And just to state in general, the fact that she is going to be giving Diamond an heir soon, whereas the Queen has kind of been struggling to have heirs of her own. And in the Ciccar family, that is like a huge thing, right? Having a big royal family, that's kind of the reputation they've built and what she has to now maintain. And then Diamond said, oh, well, haven't you heard that the Queen is not in love with King Lion? And Daphne was kind of surprised by the fact that they're having trouble conceiving and such. So that's what's going on with these guys. Afterwards, Diamond and Faina, I think Diamond is the one, he wanted to cloud gaze with Faina, so he invited her to their estate, and they went to the back, and they did some cloud gazing, like back here, away from the prying eyes of Daphne, of course. And they were essentially talking about, like, Faina was asking about Daphne and said she looked lovely the last time she saw her. And I think more than anything, Faina, she reciprocated, or she, not reciprocated, but I guess she received Daphne's affections well. And I think that's because, whereas Daphne's attracted to the Queen is attracted to Daphne's state currently. Not necessarily Daphne herself. So that's what's going on. What else? Yeah, they talked about that, and then Diamond and Faina had this moment where he was saying, oh yeah, once the baby's here, Daphne's going to be busy with the child, and then they'll both have, like, Faina and Diamond will have time on their hands to spend with each other away from their spouses. So definitely an affair of sorts brewing on the horizons. But for now, we are diving back with these guys. Actually, do I have autonomy on? Yes, I do. Excellent. Now, Daphne has been in a very good mood because, they spoke about Faina. She's been quite happy with herself for being able to conceive and such. She's been handling this whole thing quite well. She's had the whim to woohoo with Lord Diamond, so because she's in a good mood, I think she wants to put Diamond in a good mood as well. So, we are going to steal Diamond away, and it is... Actually, their needs are pretty good, but we are going to steal Diamond away for just a little bit. And, I mean, Diamond, he is not that attached to Daphne in this way. I don't feel like he cares much for these kind of things, like any physical affections at all, but Daphne, she's in a good mood. She's in a good mood. So she's sharing her good mood with High Lord Diamond. So that's what's going on here. I feel like, if anything, might be more interested in Faina. I feel like Diamond, I don't know if reciprocates is the right word. He kind of accepts Faina's affections because Faina is High Queen. She's got like a high position, and as such, you want to be in her good books. It's good for your family in the long run. I feel like that's why he is open to her affections, but I don't know if he has feelings for the High Queen. Like, he encourages Faina's behavior because it means that he's in her favor, but I don't know if he would necessarily be into her, whereas Faina, she is actually attracted to Diamond. So, okay, I'm gonna let these two sleep it off for a bit. And what trimester is she in? She's in her third trimester now. Yeah, third trimester. I've also gone ahead and given the other kids a makeover. So I don't know how many of them will be able to see here. Or how many of them they know. Actually, I think we'll be able to, because like I said before, everyone's connected at this point, or most of them, because they're married. So if we go through the different siblings and marriages, we could pretty much find out about anyone we want. For example, for us to find out about the prince, say, we would go to Diamond, actually Velena. Okay, so with Velena's family, they have gotten a makeover. So this is Emmerich. You can barely see them, but you know, a little bit of something. Emmerich, he's got, obviously you already know this, but he's got the purple skin, white eyes, the black hair. We've got his younger brother, Master Soren. Soren's got black hair, dark skin, and the dark blue eyes from his father. Then we have the little one, Master Harold Holbart. So there's 3 boys in this family. So these are all nephews of Diamond. Master Harold, the newest child they've had, has the exact same genetics as Soren. He's got the black hair, the dark blue eyes, and the dark skin. So anyways, like I said, if you want to find out about the Prince Luther, we go to Dorian, then we go to Lion, and then we go to Faina, and then we go to Luna. And look who it is. Flippin' Prince Luther. Everyone's connected. It's amazing. I love it. So there we go. This is Prince Luther. He's got his makeover as well. He's got the red skin, the pink eyes, and the red hair. And the other 2 kids were back in the Ramadust, or like the Rawan/Ramadust family tree. So we'll go back this way. Right. And there we go. So we've got the kids here who have aged up as well. So Aveline has aged up into a child. So she's got her makeover. Obviously, we know her genes. She's got the light brown hair from her father. She's got yellow eyes, turquoise skin. And then we have her younger sister, Miss Solstice Rowan. So Solstice has dark brown hair from her mother. She's got turquoise skin and yellow eyes. And then from Meralda's side, we've got these 2 cuties. We have Miss Brielle and Ramadust, who we've already kind of seen before. She's got the ice blonde hair, the black eyes, and dark skin. So essentially her father's genes. And then the newest addition to their family, her younger Vlaro, we've got Master Alaric Ramadust. So he has the ice blonde hair, the black eyes, but he has the light blue skin from Meralda. So those are the cuties of the kids that have kind of aged up so far. But okay, I am going to leave these to be, and then we might pick up at a later point when we have more exciting things happening. Okay, it is the first day of spring, which means the snow will be slowly melting and these guys won't always be so cold. Anyways, Lady Daphne has magicked us some herb-crusted salmon, so they're having that for breakfast. I feel like that's kind of a heavy breakfast, but hey, it's kind of what she was craving, so that's what she magicked up. That is fine. She wants to ask Lord Diamond how his morning has been, so we are going to do just that. So let's get them to spend some time with each other. Let's chat a little bit. Ask him how his day has been. They're quite cordial with one another, I think. Their relationship is quite good. And again, this romantic relationship, I don't necessarily see that as them being in love with each other. It is just how well they're getting along. And if we look at the fact that they have an heir arriving pretty soon, their relationship is pretty good. It's okay. Like I like to think that's a measure of their physical relationship, probably. Not an emotional one. Okay, well, she's done with that. And Diamond, he wants to chat with King Lion. So I'm curious as to what that is about. I'm not entirely sure. I'm wondering if it has anything to do with the fact that he and Faina, like the more time they spend together, the more he's become aware that Faina is happy for him and Daphne, but she's also envious because she doesn't have the same thing. So, and then also Faina, was being critical. I think Faina and her sisters were Stagdas. They were being critical of Nimue for being unable to conceive. Because remember, Nimue and Elrond have been having that problem for ages. So they were kind of looking down on Nimue, but now Faina's facing the same problem. So, anyways, Are we going to call King Lion over, or are we going to visit him? I feel like we should probably visit him, if anything, because he is the flippin' king, right? So, I think no one's home? Really? Is King Lion somewhere in the vicinity? Apparently he is. Okay, Lion? Where'd you go? I don't see you. Darn it. Okay, well, maybe he's going back to the palace? It says no one's home, though. Well, we're gonna go visit anyways. We're gonna go with Daphne. We're gonna make a trip to the palace. Because I feel like, I mean, he's the king. Should probably go visit the king rather than summon him over. Although, I mean, you would invite him, not summon. But that's fine. I think we can go visit him, have a chat. He might use that excuse to sneak off with Faina. Who knows? Okay, well, I see Faina. I don't see Lion anywhere. Where is the... Oh, Lion might be inside. Let's knock. Let's knock on the palace doors. And see if we can track him down. Yeah, he's right over here. Okay, let's chat with Lion. We'll discuss some interests. Let's discuss some interests with King Lion. Seriously, oh, Faina doesn't look too happy. Look at that. Did you see her face? She does not look too happy. Neither does he, actually. I wonder what that's about. Yeah, you guys chat with each other. Have a little talk. Have a little talk. You're not too close with Lion. You should probably build a connection with him. It's probably good for you in the long run. But yeah, I wonder what the problem is with them. Like, he's not too happy, and neither is Faina. Which is really sad. But I'm assuming it's that fact. That they've been married longer than the Cissiters, and yet they've nothing to show for it, really. At least in the way that matters. And no doubt that would bother the two of them quite a bit. So, okay, you tend to yourself. Okay, these two... I don't imagine they'd be friends. What's this? Oh. Okay, so she kind of adores Lion. That's interesting. So this is well, not the first time she's meeting him, but you know. Okay, and she adores him and now she's insulting him. And it has to do with family. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you? Daphne, what is wrong with you? So I think the whole adoration thing probably came because he is Faina's husband and, you know, he is now a Ciccar. So Ciccar royalty to her just sounds like so marvelous and beautiful. So she was enraptured when she saw him. But then I think even though she likes him, she actually likes Faina more. So she kind of just had like an explosive episode at King Lion for not growing their beautiful family even more so. Daphne, not the place to be your psycho self, okay? Not the place for that. Seriously. Just inappropriate. What's Diamond doing? Diamond's like lingering down here. Well, that was a really quick trip, but I am scared to leave them alone here if they are gonna be causing issues. Like, I don't want them to start, like, I don't want Lion to start disliking them because they're unable to control themselves. That would be ridiculous. But yeah, out of curiosity, who else is she friends with? Like, who are her connections? I want to know. So, she's friends with Diamond, Arthur, Valena, with King Elrond, which is kind of surprising, and obviously with her sister and niece and nephew. That's also a curious thing. She's friends with Briellen and Alaric, but she's not friends with Aveline and Solstice, which is interesting because I feel like she's been jealous of both her sisters. But I suppose with Aveline and Solstice, like, she heard about their births, but she wasn't there to witness it, so she didn't feel that closeness. Whereas even though she was jealous of Meralda, she was there when Briellen and Alaric were born, so she has an attachment to them. In fact, like, we were playing with her when Briellen was born, and she, I think more often than not, was the one looking after Briellen's feeding and all of that. So, you know, she's at practice with the young ones, but she's also more attached to them than to the other two. Interesting, a bit of favoritism. There. But yeah, she's managed to befriend Elrond, so that's kind of curious. But not Nimue. And then for Diamond, like, who is he friends with? So, obviously he's got, like, that friendship and romance with Faina and Daphne. He's really close with his stag, the Velena. And then he's friends with High Lady Calypso and King Elrond, as well as High Queen Nimue. So he has that foresight, I suppose, to befriend the royals of Ramong. I mean, that is where his wife is from. Huh. Fascinating. Very fascinating. Anyways, I am going to hop off again until we get some more exciting things happening. They've got quite a few relationships here. Huh. Okay, so yeah, she is apparently enamored and smitten with Diamond. And I think really what it is probably the fact that she right now is living her best life. Like, she is living the life that she has always wanted when living under Meralda. So obviously she's enjoying Diamond's company because, as far as she's concerned, Diamond is the one who's given her this life. And this is kind of interesting. Her orientation is men and women. And I wonder if that's the same for everyone, or if it changes depending on, like, you know, who they flirt with. I kind of want to check now. Like, what is yours? Is it men and women? Let's check the others. Well, we don't know. For her, at least. Nope, we don't know hers either. Huh. It's kind of curious. I want to know if everyone has the exact same one, or you only really find out if you get into any sort of romantic relationship with them. That would be quite interesting, I think. I'm assuming you only know if you get into a romantic relationship with them. Huh. Let me know if you guys are aware of how that works. But okay. Let us get away from the palace, leave these two alone. I feel like we're starting to intrude a bit. And actually, maybe some nap time. They didn't sleep through the night, so they're kind of tired right now. Okay, these guys are getting more and more kooky, I tell you. So, with Daphne, maybe because she's, like, really close to being due, she wanted to cloud gaze with Meralda. Obviously, it's getting late right now, so I don't think we'll be able to cloud gaze, and I don't know if now would be a good idea to call her over. Let me just check, because I feel like this is kind of, it's like stargazing time more than anything. But let's see if we can invite Meralda over. So I'll pop that in. If we can't get it done, then I guess we can't get it done, but we'll try our best. And then for Diamond, he wanted to cloud gaze with Lady Calypso and flirt with King Lion. So there's definitely, like, he had one conversation with Lion, and I don't know what it was, but he suddenly wants to get flirty with the king. So, I mean, hey, we've got that going on. Now, Meralda, where is she? Where'd you go? Where are you? Are you in the house? Where is she? I don't see her. Meralda, where'd you go, honey? I don't know where Meralda is. What the heck are you doing all the way here? Okay, fine. We'll call Meralda over because why not? But really, there's no point anymore because I think it's pretty late and we can't exactly cloud gaze with her. Well, apparently we can. Meralda, if you just hurry things up, we'll actually be able to cloud gaze with you. So let's just try. Let us try. We're just gonna go out. We're gonna try and cloud gaze, although I don't know if we'll succeed. I don't know what time it switches over to Stargaze mode, but I think it's around 8. It's okay, let's just try our best. You know what? She hasn't really wanted to do really anything with her sisters since she moved to Ciccar, but I think since she is really close to being due right now with, her firstborn, she's wanting to reconnect with Meralda. And guys, look! It's Master Emmerich Holbot! Look! How teen! And I know some of you guys were saying it's crazy that we have teens now. Like, already. And it's only part 13. It's because, yeah, a bunch of them, they, were born and started growing up in the previous season, so I suppose that makes sense. But this is, Diamond, and I suppose now Daphne's nephew through marriage, but, it's Diamond's nephew. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't he? He's got the Holbot genes. The good-looking Holbot genes. But he looks great. He looks cool. Ah, you look amazing, dude. You look amazing. I just got really excited when I saw him walk by us. But yeah, that is Master Emmerich. That's the heir of Holbot. Okay, come on, honey, get a move on. I know you're like waddling right now. You're kind of struggling to catch up with Meralda. And oh, look, the temple looks really nice from here. It's like all brilliant and bright red. It looks very celebratory, like a hub for places for people to meet at. And is that Padme? Padme, hello. I hope you're not hogging up all the bicycles. I hope you're not gonna, bring them back to the palace and litter the palace grounds, because that ain't gonna be fun. And oh my goodness. You know what? I don't think it's like Stargaze mode now. There is no way we'll be able to cloud gaze with her. And I don't know why the heck you feel possessed to go all the way to the 2nd floor to get her to cloud gaze. Like, why? You know what, though? It's my own fault. I'm gonna just unpin that. It's my own fault. It's nighttime. I don't know what I was expecting. Yes, kind of ridiculous. It's kind of late to cloud gaze. But they're going to cloud gaze? They're stargazing. Yeah, that's not gonna work. She wants to cloud gaze. You goose. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave them be. Maybe they can socialize with each other if they want. But I think we're gonna focus more on, we're gonna focus on Diamond. We're gonna invite over King Lion. I'm gonna sentiment you. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, Daphne apparently adores Meralda. It must be the hormones, I tell you, because she wasn't ever really fond of Meralda when, she was staying together with her. But okay, Lion's gonna pop up somewhere here at some point. Where is he? Okay, and since he wants to flirt with Lion, I assume he doesn't want Lion necessarily to be, like, in the estate. Because they also have a guest over right now. I mean, I suppose we could invite him in. But, yeah, like I said, I think he's gonna want to come out here, where they have a bit more privacy. So this is kind of scary. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, come on. Where is Lion? Wait, Lion, we're gonna come out to you because we don't want people pointing fingers at us. So you stay right there. We're gonna come out of the estate in the dead of night. And we'll leave. We'll let Daphne be distracted by Meralda, who's come to visit, because Daphne invited her to. We'll let the stag spend some time together. Meanwhile, we're gonna sneak off. And I feel like Faina wouldn't be too happy with this, but who am I? What do I know? Also, his relationship with... I feel like I'm imagining things, but it almost looks as though he's got like a little bit of green relationship with Lion, but then there's like a red line at the end of that green one. So I wonder what that is. Like, because I feel like there is a red line there, because with the other like green relationships, I just see the green. Like with Meralda and Eldrick, I just see a little bit of green. And even with Dorian. But with Lion, I see that bit of green and then a red line. I don't know if that's that's a thing, or if the game's glitching, or if I'm imagining things. Who the flip knows at this point? Who knows? Okay, let's go out here where nobody's gonna see us, because, like, you know, we're like in between the palace and the two estates, so really nobody's eyes should be on us. We're kind of far from any prying gaze. Oh, and Lion took that quite well, and now he wants to give a massage to King Lion, and he wants to become friends with Lion. You know what? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, where is this massage? Where is this? Where's the massage? From recent... Seriously, where is this massage? We want to give him one, but I don't see anything. Like, even in the romance category, I don't see anything here. Fascinating. Let's see. Click on the offer. Oh. He wants to give that kind of massage. Like an actual flippin', like actually on a table massage. But we don't have the facilities out here, flippin' hell. I mean, if we went to the palace, we would. But that seems a bit... And what is this? Ah. You know what this is? This is called opposites attract. Because Diamond is an evil sim, and Lion is a good sim. So even though he's like really flirty right now, and he feels quite fulfilled, he's scared right now because he's out in the dock. And also, there is like Lion's good, so his good nature like pisses Diamond off. Oh my goodness. Okay, but he wants to be friends with Lion. So let's try and talk some magical things with him. Oh, okay. Daphne has gone into labor. Guys. And these two are out here. He doesn't even know that Daphne's going into labor. But thankfully, Meralda is, like, with her in the estate. So, actually... oh, Faina's shown up, too! Invite Faina in! Faina's like, I wonder what, who knows? She's probably wondering what Diamond's up to, or, you know, how Daphne's doing. Okay, you're gonna have to receive the guests because the Lord is out of the house right now, trying to flirt up with the flippin' king. So, okay, Fane is gonna come on in just in time for Daphne to go into labor, and, yeah, we need to get going. We need to get stuff sorted. Okay, so Diamond doesn't know yet, so he's gonna continue staying out, but Daphne is going to come here, and like we usually do, she's going to have this child behind closed doors. The High Queen is here, her sister is in here, so, you know, hopefully, unless are you leaving, Meralda? Okay, Meral is leaving now. Oh, this is just so awkward on so many levels. Lion is rocking up now. He's just decided to show up. Okay. Well, Diamond, you need to get here because... No, don't run in circles. Go back home, please. Go home. Okay, he's gonna fly the broom back to the estate. Let's tidy ourselves up. Don't let anyone suspect that anything's been going on. What are you doing? No, stop it. Come here. Come here. Behind closed doors, woman. Behind closed doors. And what about you? Yes, pre-parental panic. That is fine. Are you going behind closed doors? Come on. Yes. Okay, he is in, and now we are going to let Daphne have this baby, and then we'll rock back in to see what happened if she survived. I mean, she's got a 1% chance of dying from childbirth, so, you know, unless she's really, really unlucky, she should survive. So, I'm excited. Okay, we are back at 12 a.m. on Monday. So, Daphne thankfully has survived childbirth. She had a healthy little baby girl by the name of Miss Serena Cissiter, and this name was suggested to me by Ashley Tot, so thank you so much for your lovely name suggestions. Also, if you guys have more name suggestions, please let me know. I have a running list, but I'm running low on noble female names. I'm good for male names right now, I think. Yeah, I'm good for male names, and female princess names, but I need more female noble names. Actually, just any names. Give it to me. All of them. Just give it to me. So, okay, we've got that going on, and as soon as she had this baby, I mean, Diamond looks pretty happy. Faina and Lion also ran into the birth chamber to see what was going on, and they were kind of freaking out quite a bit. I feel like this would be a big deal for them because this is what they so desperately want, at least on Faina's end. I mean, Lion, he's used to having a small family, but with Faina, she is very... Look, now they're having a talk. I don't know what... They look quite miserable. I don't know what kind of discussion they're having. They look quite paranoid and miserable, but... Yeah, I think she desperately, very desperately wants this. Now, this baby has come out with green skin, but as we have learned, the babies can have... Like, the turquoise Sims, as well as the green Sims, can have green skin as babies. So we don't actually know the skin color until this baby turns into a toddler, but we do know her eye color because we rolled for that. She has her mother's light blue eyes. So, see these lovely light blue eyes that Daphne has? Yeah, so her daughter is going to have the light blue eyes when she grows up a little bit more. So that was nice. But yeah, before you pee yourself, let's go use the restroom. We'll go do that. Okay, turn autonomy back on. That's fine. And I feel like Diamond should be able to have a safe and friendly conversation with Lion at this point. Fingers crossed. Because he's not necessarily in a flirty mood anymore. He just wants to become friends with Lion. Oh no, Lion, are you leaving? Really? Okay, I know it's pretty late, but dude, please stay. Let's give him a heartfelt compliment. Let's try and trap him in a conversation. Because we want to become friends. Maybe he can talk about fatherhood, what being a Kotian feels like. Let's try to console him. And yeah, he wants to befriend Lion. And obviously, this is, I feel like, an opposites attract situation as well as just wanting to get more power in general. But I don't know. What do you guys think? With Diamond's personality, I don't see who he would actually be into. I don't feel like he would be very sincere towards anyone. But I can kind of see how with Lion, because Lion is such a sincere person, he can't help but be drawn to him, especially because they have that good and evil thing going on. And maybe, you know, he's been, yes, having this kind of affair with Faina so far, and hearing everything from Faina's point of view, but then, after he made that trip to the palace and visited Lion, he kind of saw how miserable Lion was, and how tough it was on him, and then he started feeling quite sympathetic for the king, and I think maybe that kind of grew into something more. But okay, let's brighten his day, and now he kind of just wants to, well, against his evil nature, be good to Lion, so that's kind of a surprise. Let's discuss overcharge risks. Oh yes, let's try not to pee ourselves while we are doing this. And then discuss overcharge risks. Let's gossip with him just a little bit. Let's chat about property values, which, you know, I find it funny, but I'm kind of imagining they're talking about the value of their children because their children are kind of like their properties. At least that's the way their children are treated, right? Until your child takes over as heir, or your child is married off to another house, it is essentially your property. Like, their children have pretty much no free will. Okay, Daphne, are you tending to the baby? Good, good. So while you were doing that, and really, depending on the type of spouse they have. Oh, they managed to become friends. Excellent. Depending on the type of spouse they have, they might have some degree of freedom, but it is dependent on their future partners. While they're living under their parents, they don't really have that kind of freedom. But okay, I think it's probably a good time to send everyone off. Daphne's like exhausted. I think Diamond would want to go to bed as well. So let's send you to sleep. These guys, maybe you can say goodbye to them. Yeah, send Vayna home, send Lion home, send everyone home. Let Daphne have a proper sleep. And what's this? We have some of this pasta primavera. Yeah, let's go eat some of the pasta before we go to bed, actually. We don't want you guys to starve in your sleep. That would not be good. So we'll do that and then send them to bed. Okay, it's pretty late the next night. Vayna and Meralda have come to visit the Cissiters. So Diamond over here is just chatting with the ladies outside, while Daphne is having some dinner. Now let's just take a quick look at the little one again. Our precious Serena. Oh, look at you. You're adorable. We don't know anything about your genes. At least we do about your eyes. Your eyes are supposed to be light blue. Don't worry, it'll be fixed when she's a toddler. But, yeah, I'm excited to see how she looks. But this is going to be the heir of Cissiter. How great is that? I feel like we've got a ton of female heirs this time around. I don't think... I know we have at least 3. Actually, the whole bots... We've got 2 male heirs, I think, so far, and 3 female heirs. The 2 male heirs belong to the royal family. Actually, no. That doesn't count. Luther doesn't count. That's right. And oh look, King Luther's coming to visit. Lucky us. Let's invite him inside. But, yeah, we actually have 1 male heir, and then we have 3 female heirs. So the 1 male heir is from the Hulbot family. That's the nephew we just saw today. Emmerich, Master Emmerich. And then... Oh, baby needs attention. Baby needs attention. Wait, hold on. Let's rock the baby once we're done feeding it. We're feeding her. Yeah, so we have that 1 male heir. And then the 3 female heirs, well, we have Serena for the Cissiters. For the Ramadusts, we have... Oh, jeez. I don't even remember. We have Aveline for the Rowans. And for Ramadusts, this is so bad, but we have... Meralda, what's your daughter's name? Briellen! That's right, we've got Briellen. So I've actually only got 1 male heir and 3 female heirs. Now, another interesting thing. We have whims happening. Cloud gaze. It's like late. You can't cloud gaze with the king now. You silly goose. You can't cloud gaze with him now. Okay, anyways, use the restroom when you're done. We don't want to pee ourselves and embarrass the family name in front of these royals. Okay, some citizen, some commoner has decided to, some Vulcane has decided to come up to Lion and chat with him. That's fine. That's okay. But yeah, interesting arrangement of people we've got going on. But I think it might be a good idea to wrap things up here. In the next episode, we are going to be playing with the noble family of Siddeley. And High Lady Calypso is going to be getting married to a Vulcane. So a Vulcane is going to marry up into nobility. So a commoner is going to marry up into Tira, into nobility. And that means I'm going to be picking a sim from the gallery that you guys have created, a male witch sim from the gallery, to be her husband, because we don't have any, like, we don't have male spares to marry her to. Remember, she was partnered with, I think, not Kenzo, that's a brawler. She was partnered with Kylo, and Kylo died. So she's in the same situation as Meralda. We're going to be finding a Vulcane to marry up into Tira for her. So, okay guys, with that said and done, I am going to leave off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.